Hello, everyone. Ben Bryce here on Tuesday, May 14th to give you your wake-up call. Today, as always, joined by the Tedrick Tarvis. Teddy, what's going on out there today? What are we seeing? I mean, we've had a decent run-up here in the past few weeks for this market, for these grain markets, and not looking too pretty today.
Yeah, taking a slight step back today in the grains. I think wheat kind of leading the way there, down about 10 or 12 cents. So kind of putting some pressure on the corn. And actually, the driver for the bean complex is the bean oil today.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of headlines about cooking oil tariffs and whatnot. So this morning there was a lot of pressure being put on bean oil, which inherently is putting some pressure on the soybeans. Now they're only down about 6 or 7 cents right now, so not a huge move, but being that we were up yesterday, I think a lot of people were expecting a bit of a bigger move on a turnaround Tuesday. So yeah.
All right. Well, I think the biggest story we're seeing right now is this wheat market and the grains, right? Beans are down, corn's down, but corn's only down about a penny for new crop. Beans are down, 6, 7. So with the wheat, I mean, down 15, 16 cents. What's going on?
Yeah, the planting pace is way ahead. We got the planting progress, yesterday. So we're way ahead for wheat. I think we're slightly behind the 5-year average for corn and beans. I think we're right at the So wheat, I think, is kind of what's the main driver in the grains right now. Like I said before, you're looking at planting pace. You're looking at some substantial dryness in certain parts of the main wheat growing areas in the U.S. So I think that's what is kind of driving it here.
All right. Yeah, and I mean, volume today surprisingly looks pretty good. If you look at the charts, looking at some chart patterns where we went to some of those highs, looking at corn and beans, it doesn't really look too friendly that we're setting back from those. So that's something that we got to keep an eye on. It is nice to see these markets rally. And this is what, we're trying to reiterate to a lot of our customers is that, we just a few months ago, we were at a point looking at this corn market specifically where cash wise, you were probably getting with the basis sub $4. And since February, that December low came in at 446. We were knocking on $5 this morning at 496. So I mean, you have a 50-cent rally there that, we were given that from the end of February to now the middle of May, you got 50 cents. It may be worth to consider taking some risk off for protection with harvest prices and lock something in, whether that's cash or using the board, whatever, however you want to go about it. But if you're profitable on the farm level, make sure that you can be making money by the end of the year with your crop. So take that into consideration. We need to be really looking at when we're giving these rallies, make sure that you are able to take some risk off in some form or fashion, and not to get too excited, because it is very easy to see this rally and think, oh my gosh, we're up this much, it's got to keep going. But we know that it doesn't. Right. And we've seen that before.
I think it's that time of year that we're getting closer to some seasonal highs. So what you're going to start seeing is a lot of hedging pressure. So corn getting up to that $5 area, I don't think it's impossible, but I think it's going to be tough. So,
right. And we got right there. You have that gap at 503. I think that's why a lot of people are looking at that $5 area. But with the funds coming in and buying, we need to continue to see that, because since February, I mean, they were short over 250,000 contracts, and just in a matter of a few weeks here, maybe 2.5 months, they bought back over 150,000. I think they're short right now, right around 102,000 contracts. So keep that in mind when you're seeing these rallies. There are some friendly stories in this market, but are they going to be sustainable, going out throughout the summer? And we might have some dryness come in, sure, but really consider, look at your break evens on the farm. Where are you profitable, and are these prices a good area for you to be maybe making some considerations for the end of the year? So I'm moving away from grains, right? Livestock's having a good day. Grains are a little lower, but livestock's up. Cattle up around 250 right now. So I mean, what are we looking at there? Why are we up so much in that market?
Yeah, we didn't quite get the box beef number yet for this morning, but it's it's kind of been the same story these last few weeks, just chopping around sort of the same range. But it's an interesting one to watch. We're kind of getting towards the time of year when seasonally, it's just it's you don't really know what is going to happen with cattle. It's kind of the same story with the lean hogs as well. So they kind of have different peaks and valleys. So it's just something to watch. But um, main driver, I mean, you're looking at some different cash bids over different parts of Nebraska.
Those have been pretty quiet recently. Though. We haven't really seen much. I think that cattle market kind of reflects that with those big swings higher and lower, on a day-to-day basis. But guys, we had a report on Friday as well that pushed these markets, gave it a little bit of life. Everyone was expecting a little bit of a bearish report. It was kind of mixed. But that's helped these markets out too. So as we go on throughout this month and we get finished with planting, a lot of eyes are going to be on weather. So keep an eye out for that. And Teddy, I mean, with that, is there anything else we need to be talking about here?
I would just say if you're looking to get hedges in place soon, give us a call. We're more than happy to kind of walk you through some different strategies, whether it's futures or options or anything like that. Give us a call because now is the time of year when you need to be thinking about new crop sales.
Yes, absolutely. So guys, take a look at that. Give us a call. Check us out online. We're available anytime, 1-800-2-MARKET. That's 1-800-262-7538. And Teddy, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.